Hello everyone, welcome back to another video breaking down the week that our least favorite globe-shaped Discord moderator Nova Online had. I hope everyone has been having a fantastic week so far. There's a lot that's been going on in the Novine universe, so let me get y'all started with what he's been up to so far. Now this week has been pretty insane for Nova. As y'all all probably could tell from the title of this video, Nova has started his shower arc. That alone sounds pretty insane, having to start an entire arc just to get yourself to shower. That sounds pretty stupid in my opinion. But Nova has been posting TikToks of proof of him actually going into the shower because he wanted to make a change in his life. He wanted to see improvements in his hygiene, and he took to addressing that in a TikTok that he posted 4 days ago, which I'm going to be showing you guys here in a second. But since Nova posted that video, he's been showing proof every day that he has been taking showers. This to a lot of people could be seen as a big step forward in the right direction for Nova. Honestly, it's probably going to help him a lot in the real world landscape of things, which again is what most people want to see from Nova, me included. I want to see him get off the internet and provide for himself by getting a real job and stop putting people at risk through his degenerate acts on the internet. So by Nova taking this first step to get his hygiene in check, which is super important for your mental health, all around security for yourself and your body, it's probably the most positive thing that he's done all year. So let's get to the video of Nova breaking down why he needs to shower.
My hygiene's a total problem. Sorry if I look a little off, I just got kind of done with crying because I know how big of a problem this is. So, starting today, I'm doing daily shower videos. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna film myself while I have no clothes on in the shower. That is obviously against TikTok's TOS.
Thank God. Personally, I didn't want to see old Nova posted up in the shower, getting all the grease off of his fingers after dominating a Big Mac. But off rip, we can see that Nova generally seems frustrated, like he seems upset, and he seems like he wants a change. And with wanting change, you actually have to have the dedication to get that change done. The first step comes with actually acknowledging that you have a problem. Now he's done that. We just have to see how long this arc is going to last. This could be another week-long series in Nova's TikTok life, and then we see it fade into oblivion with a lot of his other series, but only time will tell.
But yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to update you on how I'm doing on my showers. And this is the start of a new me. Like, I will actually stick to this time. So what I'm gonna do is start posting videos after my showers. I may have over 200 drafts, but this is the start of a new me, y'all. If anything, I will stick to this.
Now once again, Nova generally seems like he's upset and he has real dedication, but we've seen this time and time again with Nova. The best example I can give is his house cleaning saga, when he was so dedicated to cleaning his house and making a change in his life to help both him and his mother out by getting rid of all the clutter and all the mess around his house. But this only lasted for a handful of episodes and TikTok streams. Now, I don't reckon we'll get any shower streams, but we have seen Nova in the past try and make a personal change to help grow and prosper in his life, just to scrap the whole thing after a couple of episodes. He could have dramatically helped his livelihood by sticking to making his house cleaner and making it more inhabitable for him and his mother, but we've seen TikToks from that arc and nothing has changed. His house is still a wreck, there's still shit all over the place, so we know that his ability to stick to something that will generally help him in his life is pretty lacking. But again, we'll have to see with the showering arc, if it'll continue past a couple of weeks or if it'll fizzle out just like the house cleaning saga.
Anyways, y'all, the haters have been on me for too long, and I'm sick of it. I'm changing today. So, be on the lookout. A new Novine universe is incoming. And I hope you guys will be on the ride with me. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll post the first video later today.
So yeah, this is some pretty substantial news. Nova in his new arc wanting to shape up and fix aspects of his life, starting with his hygiene. And he's posted 4 times since this video of him post-showering. So I'm not going to show y'all each one of them, that would just get pretty repetitive, but I did want to show you at least one of them. They're pretty tame. I don't think YouTube's going to have a problem with it because Nova isn't showing his honkers or anything, but I did want to show y'all his most recent shower TikTok. And to me, I'm hoping that Nova is actually doing this shit for himself, and filming as a reminder and a progression series, seeing how far he's come, and not doing it for any performative reasoning. Once again, the only way we'll see this dude off the internet is when he fixes his personal shit in the real world, and hygiene is a big step in the right direction. This TikTok, it's pretty silly, like he's slopping shampoo directly on his head, and then he's showing the before and the after of washing it out of his hair. And you know, this could be new grounds for Nova. We didn't have any definitive proof that bro showered before these videos, besides the gas station shower videos, if you remember that shit back in the day. So this could be new territory for Nova, and he's just trying to figure out how to do everything.
Alright, y'all, just got out of the shower once again, and here's some proof that I was actually in there because you guys clearly don't believe me. The water is so fucking cold right now. Before washing out the shampoo, after the shampoo. Okay, shower done. Hopefully I'll only have to do this for a few more days, so I don't want to risk getting flagged by TikTok. But hey, there's your proof that I was in the shower.
Yeah, Nova really is showing us him in the thick of battle, dominating that shower and cleaning himself up. So I don't want to jump to any conclusions or cast any tinfoil hat conspiracies just yet, but what do y'all make of that last comment? Where he said he hopes he only has to do this for a few more days? I would imagine he means filming the whole charade of him actually being in the shower, because he commented on the fact that he might get flagged by TikTok. But with that comment, I would imagine that we wouldn't be getting any more updates of him actually in the shower, which could be him already shutting down the showering arc. But again, this could just mean that he won't film in the shower anymore, just to not risk getting his videos taken down, and he's just gonna film like the aftermath like he's been doing. But you know, we will see as time goes on.
It got cold at first, but I got used to it pretty quick and it turned warm. For the icebreaker in the comments, let me know what temperature you like your showers at. Me personally, I like to switch the thing to right about there. Now let's turn it off so I don't get wet again. But yeah, I kind of like mine about near the left side, so it's a little bit warmer. But hey, everyone's preference is different, so let me know what you like in the comments down below. Anyways, I hope if you want to join me on this journey of self-improvement, click that follow button. Novine Universe, signing.
I don't know what the hell that last 45-second long-winded yapping session was about, like talking about icebreakers like we're back in middle school getting to know everyone, but that was so stupid. Why are you asking people what their preferred shower temperatures are? Regardless though, this was actual proof of Nova in the shower and washing himself up. I never thought that we would get to this point in covering this dude. Generally, you know, we've seen Nova get up to a lot of wacky shit, but a shower saga absolutely caught me off guard. I would have sooner imagined we would have seen like a Josh Block style arc before a showering arc. However, we're gonna press on to some more of Nova's live streams that happened this week. Once again, shout out to Beef Nugget Sliders on TikTok. That's where I'm getting a lot of these archives from. I was once again out and about and failed to capture a lot of Nova's recent lives, so shout out to Beef Nugget Sliders for capturing them. The first one I want to show y'all is Nova's stream from November 1st, where he was once again weaving some paracord. The biggest thing I want to cover from these stream highlights is once again how Nova is talking to his mom. This fucking dude has no respect, as you guys will see. It seems like once again Nova's mom's phone number got leaked, and the people in chat were texting Nova's mom, and I'm sure telling her what a degenerate her son is, and she asked Nova if he gave out her number, and the way that he responded boils my fucking blood. But let's get into it.
Fuck off. I'm not taking employees right now. I haven't had my shower yet, but I'm going to. Oh, someone's seen it in my backyard, my camera's gonna catch it. When trolls started showing up to my house unannounced, I had to start getting a camera. Brother, I haven't even played the new Fortnite season yet. I've been out in an interview all day. Can you guys tell I washed my hair?
The way that he talked about how he hasn't played the new Fortnite season was so goofy to me for some reason. But once again, Nova, why are you hacking a damn hairball at us? Making direct eye contact, like cover your damn mouth, you're spreading germs all over the place. He also sounded very serious about his security cameras catching any potential wrongdoers on his property, which I also wanted to add, don't go to Nova's house, that's really not a good idea. You don't gain anything from doing that kind of shit. You have no idea what Nova or any of the people inside of his house might do. So as a general sense, don't trespass on anyone's property, Nova included. There's nothing to gain by doing this.
Did you just give out my number, Gabriel?
No!
I just got a text saying it.
Well, they're bullshitting!
I'm tired of these bloody texts from everybody. Over you.
It's not my fault!
Well, it sure as hell some got posted. Supposedly you're live right now.
'Cause I am! Making baking paracord!
Sure how the hell it said call my grandma. He better not call Grandma.
Yeah, like Nova just showing a blatant disrespect toward his mother and a fundamental lack of taking any kind of responsibility for your actions. He has no respect for his mom, swearing like that and not even trying to go and talk to her or offer a solution or explanation on why she's getting these texts. And the reason she's getting these texts is because people who like to troll you are also trolling your mom. And if that doesn't sound a blaring alarm in your brain, Nova, to be like, fuck, my degenerate activities and actions are not only impacting me, but my family. Like you heard Nova's mom. They were even talking about calling Grandma Nova. And then to go on to say the reason that your mom is getting these texts is not your fault, Nova. Like that damn near made me go primal. Like I was charging up a Donkey Kong punch ready to hit my monitor here and that shit. While yes, Nova, you don't have control over the people who are doing this, you did and do have control over why people felt they had a reason to do this. You caused all of these issues. You made people dislike you because of your choices. Like take some fucking accountability. You're a grown man and you still can't own up to your actions. And I can't stand that last part. But we're gonna move on to another live stream highlight of Nova's. And in this one, we can see a more sad in Nova, where we find out that Nova once again acquired a new job and then lost it within a week. This whole stream actually has just completely left me gobsmacked, just from start to finish. I'm gonna let it play out for y'all and we'll come back together as a group to discuss what the fuck just happened.
I mentioned that I didn't want to work with minors, and they didn't like that, so they fired me. Every ounce of dignity I've had since Friday has now been lost. I may have even been left with less than what I had before. Fuck off, I'm not clip farming. If you don't want me to get angrier, stop. And you guys don't want to see me angry. I'm mad because I lost my fucking job. I was so excited to finally start working again, and then they came around and spoiled it. Holy shit, why are you guys so much being assholes right now? I'm clearly not in a good mood. And all you're doing is making it fucking worse. I will fucking do it if I have to.
Tommy Tough Knuckles in full effect right here. This first part gives us an understanding on why Nova lost his job. From him himself, he said he didn't want to work with minors, and then his workplace, I guess, just gave him the old kaboot. They gave him directions right to the unemployment line. But this first part of this TikTok stream is really just Nova being angry, giving us a Hulk quote, "You don't want to see me when I'm angry." And I imagine he would just start pounding his desk in anger, and then maybe curl up in his bed with a couple of Whoppers to soothe his rage.
Not even McDonald's wanted me. That's how bad my situation is. I can't do Uber. And I can't do DoorDash right now either because my bike is broke. I already drowned myself in Tweet today. My life has become the biggest shithole ever. I don't have a Hooters near me. KFC probably won't accept my broke ass. OF won't verify me. They think my ID is fake. It's probably because I have a state ID and not a driver's license. If you guys want to donate to me, I have a link, even though I don't really want you to. You guys make this fucking unbearable for me. I've applied every fucking where and no one wants me. I haven't had a stable job for over a year. Yeah, fuck off! Suck my 10-inch.
Alright, well, we're gonna go step by step here. First off, I had to censor his chat about halfway through there because there was some guy saying some racist shit in his chat. So that's why the chat shuts off for a second there. But holy hell, Nova was pissed, firing from the hip there. No place wanted to hire him. McDonald's told him to scram. He can't DoorDash because his bike is broken and he doesn't have a car or a license, which we once again figured out based off of him saying that OnlyFans didn't accept him because they couldn't verify his ID. Which, holy shit, so much just happened in the back end of that live stream highlight. And at the end, talking about sucking his 10-inch and then the audio cut out. That wasn't me censoring it. Whatever he wanted to suck on that happened to be 10 inches is lost for the times there, but I can't imagine it was a nice popsicle in this chilly weather. But by golly. First off, tackling the fact that Nova is trying to start an OnlyFans again. If y'all don't remember, right before he got his first job in over 6 months, back in May of 2025, he often talked about starting an OnlyFans because he couldn't get a real job. He was so desperate he was going to turn to OF, and it seems like we're back in this state. Nova is once again trying to get on OnlyFans, and will he succeed? I have no idea. I personally won't be visiting his site if he does manage to get on there, and I would implore y'all to shield your eyes from that as well. But yeah, it's been a very, very chaotic week for Nova. He seemed like he was at the top of his game, just to fall very far back to reality after 4 long days. Nova is now once again unemployed, upset, but he is freshly showered, which is new. But that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate all the love on my last video. Y'all went absolutely crazy on it, and I appreciate every like and comment. I hope you guys enjoyed today's breakdown. Once again, go follow my Twitch. I'm large610. I'm hoping to get my first stream out this week, but until my next video, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your week. Deuces.